Hey rock fans, it is now February 2021 and we're still not going to big live shows yet. So, I'm pulling out of the archives one of my reviews of a concert I went to almost 6 years ago. Yes, a Nickelback show. Okay, we Nickelback fans take a lot of heat, but Nickelback shows are a blast. The one I'm going to talk about was the third one I've been to. I saw them in 2010, 2012, and this one was on April the 3rd, 2015 in Dallas, Texas at the JEXA Energy Pavilion. Its place changes names about every year, but then it was called the JEXA Energy Pavilion. Energy Pavilion. The opening act, usually when I saw Nickelback before, they had some really cool opening acts. They had a Bush open for them, a Shinedown, Breaking Benjamin. Well, for this particular show, they had a band called Pop Evil. Sorry, never heard of them. But anyway, the place wasn't completely sold out, but there was a lot of people there. Kind of a cool night, for me it was anyway. Cool weather-wise, cool rock show-wise as well. So anyway, this was Nickelback at try that again. This was Nickelback at JEXA Energy Pavilion, Dallas, Texas, April the 3rd, 2015. I was there, and this is how it went down. You know, Nickelback is one of those bands that you either really love or you really love to hate, if you really care at all. And let me tell you, some folks are just more than happy to voice their opinion of such. Yeah. I couldn't even escape the snide comments from the short, balding, 20-something nerdy cashier who rang me up at the local Hastings store when I purchased the band's new CD. Yeah, whatever, dude. Go ahead and tell me how lame Nickelback is, but last Friday night, April the 3rd in Dallas, Texas, I joined up with about 16,000 screaming Nickelback fans who might have a thing or two to say about his snarky comments. I Love Texas lead singer Chad Kroeger shouted out after the band ripped through their opening song, Edge of a Revolution, off their latest effort, No Fixed Address. I can actually wear a t-shirt outside down here. You guys don't know how lucky you are, he yelled out. Okay, maybe so, Chad, but this was my first outdoor show of the year, and I was wearing a long sleeve shirt and a jacket. Yeah, for us non-Canadians, things were still a bit chilly to us. Come back in August and say that, Chad. We'll see how much you love Texas when it's 100 degrees outside, right? Of course, the early spring temperature didn't seem to stop the army of little hotties in attendance who were showing off their goods, decked out in the Daisy Duke shorts. I guess they figured showing off their legs at a rock show was far more important than risking hypothermia. And on behalf of all middle-aged male music fans of any kind, we thank you and we admire your courage and devotion. Oh yes. Say what you want to about Nickelback, but their shows still seem to bring out the babes. Now I'm guessing the little snarky Hastings cashier has no answer for that one. Yeah, long live rock. Now, warm, chilly, indoor or outdoor, it really doesn't matter, because Nickelback shows are always the biggest party in town. Yeah, there's no heart-to-heart, acoustic, artsy-fartsy set where everyone cries into their lattes to discuss social unrest. Yeah, who goes to a rock concert to worry about politics, boycotts, protests, or revolutions anyway? We're all there just for the good times and the Daisy Dukes, naturally. Okay, we'll just kind of overlook their opening song, Revolution, where they were singing about the mass delusion leading to the mass confusion and the lost solution. Hey guys, you're getting a little too serious here. This isn't Woodstock or PBS. I was more into the sophisticated lyrics from such songs as Animals, Shaking Hands, Something in Your Mouth, and Midnight Queen. Ooh, now there's some real philosophical thinking. You'll just have to listen to those songs, because I'm sure as heck not quoting any of those lyrics. Oh goodness, no. Talk about disillusions. Now, even if there were any serious moments in the show, they quickly flew out of the back of the Jet Set Energy Pavilion when the band started tossing Jaeger shots into the crowd. Woohoo! Now we're talking revolution. Or would that be considered a solution? I don't know. We stole this idea from one of the greatest hard rock bands of all time, Pantera! Chad screamed out as he joined the crowd with a few shots of the liquid refreshment himself. Now, I have my doubts there were just a ton of Pantera fans hanging out in the crowd. But kudos to Chad for crediting the Dallas-based metal band, or even knowing who they were. Also, kudos to Chad and the boys for still being able to play and remembering those less than sophisticated lyrics after downing a few plastic cups of the strong brew. Then again, who knows what they were drinking on stage? They could have been, I don't know, downing shots of Sunny Delight for all I knew, right? Now, there weren't any 20-foot flames shooting out of the floor or flying stages to dazzle the crowd on this tour, as I've seen at Nickelback shows in the past. However, with 8 albums and 20 years behind them, the boys from the Northland now have a pretty vast catalog of music, which Wikipedia describes as post-grunge, hard rock, alternative, heavy metal, pop rock. Wow. Now there's a mouthful. Oh, give me a break. I'm sure the little nerd at Hastings would have had his own name for their music as well. But for my money, it's all just good times. Now when Nickelback is on stage, they give that vibe that they're having just as much fun as the audience is having. Singer Chad Kroeger comes on stage with a huge smile on his face, and it never leaves. Of course, why wouldn't Chad be smiling? After all, he gets to play with a big brother Mike, and at the time of this concert, his little Mrs. Avril Lavigne was on the cover of People. Now his ex-wife. Yeah, these things happen, you know. Heck, I'd be smiling too. Yes, Chad, we all just want to be big rock stars, live in hilltop houses, driving 15 cars, right? Oh. Well, so the song says anyway. Okay, so we all want to be big rock stars, but there were a few times when Chad and lead guitarist Ryan Peake strapped on the old acoustic guitars to gear things down for a few songs that, well, were not so big rock star. Yes, I suppose Nickelback does have its softer side. Maybe Pennyback. After all, the guys are all old married dudes now, or at least they were during this show. So there's always room for a little romance. They even show their sentimental side as photographs of the band's past flashed up on the big screen during the song Photograph. Ah, the memories, the time of your life. Then after the brief moments of a pop rock tranquility, Chad pulled out his electric guitar and said, "Ooh, let's do a rock song." And then he launched into Burn It to the Ground and Animals and more lyrics about, oh gosh, I'm still not saying them. Now, regardless if they were plugged in or not, the small town Canadian boys from Hannah, Alberta, population 2,600, always seem to keep in touch with their audience. This was proven when they decided to make the JEXA Energy Pavilion the biggest karaoke bar in Dallas. Ryan Peake started the sing-along fun with the Eagles song Take It Easy. And then Chad led everyone through enough of the song Hotel California to make Don Henley, the Eagles singer, squirm in his Dallas mansion. Probably just down the road a bit. Who knows? All right. Enough with the Eagles songs, guys. Surely Nickelback has a song we can all sing along with. I mean, anything to get this chick behind me to quit screaming in my ear, or whatever that wild, high-pitched gypsy chant she kept screeching was. Good gosh, lady, give it a break. Okay. There is one song that every Nickelback fan knows the words to, and because after all, we all just want to be big rock stars. We'll hang out in the coolest bars. Hey, I want to be a rock star. Hey, I want to be a rock star. I don't know, how's it go? I want to be a rock star. Or something like that. So that's how we were all big rock stars at the Nickelback show. Don't let the haters get you down. Nickelback shows are a blast. I've seen them 3 times, and I think they've probably toured since 2015. But when we start getting to go back to live shows, and the boys from Canada come to your town, check them out. And you too will be a big rock star. Be a Nickelback fan. Be proud, be loud, or something like that.